Good morning, TL Travelers, and welcome back to the TL Travel YouTube channel. Today is Vlogmas day 20-something. I'm not sure which something. I am having it's not a good day. I'm feeling better, which if anybody, like for anyone who's been following Vlogmas, I haven't been feeling very well lately. Just a second. Get myself a little light here. So I am feeling a bit better, which is good. I'm happy for that, but this work day, not even work. Okay, I need to start from the start. So this is I'm gonna be ranting right now because the day, just in case you wondered, has completely gotten away from me. I've barely vlogged, I've barely done anything because I've been on the phone with Expedia for, I don't know, it was probably about 3 hours. Check. 3 hours and 26 minutes. Yes, that is right. Why do you ask? So you guys, most of you probably know that our next big trip is to Bali and Thailand. Derek and I are going. I'm going down a little bit earlier on my own to do a little bit of like work related business, checking out some hotels, new restaurants, all that kind of stuff. I have a couple meetings and I'm so excited about it. Can't wait. But my flight got changed, so that's fine. So essentially I was flying out, let's say I was flying out on Monday night. I was going to get there Wednesday morning. That was gonna be perfect. So I booked all my hotels, all my stays, all my meetings, everything is all set up, good to go. I get a message from Expedia letting me know that my flight has been changed, that I am now leaving on the Monday and getting there on Thursday, and I have 26 hours overnight in Taipei, which is not ideal. A, because I've paid for a hotel for a night that I'll be missing, and I also have travelers who are landing in Bali essentially the same day that I was supposed to land, and I wanted to like get there just before them and make sure that I was there in case there was any problems, anything like that, so I would not be able to do that. So I called Expedia. And this happened yesterday. So I called Expedia and they were like, yeah, no problem. We will change your flight, no big deal. But what we'll have to do is change you to leave a day early. So instead of leaving on Monday, you'll leave on Sunday and then you'll get there on Tuesday. So you'll have to book an extra night when you land. Sure, yeah, let's do that. I'll leave Canada a day early, I'll get to Bali a day early, then I'll be there a whole 24 hours before my other two travelers come in. I'll have time to settle in, I'll spend the money, and I'll just get an extra hotel for that night. So they changed my flight, I book an extra hotel for that night. So today, this morning, I get an email letting me know that my flight that I changed has been changed to leaving on the Sunday and getting there on the Thursday, which is like 24 hours in Taipei and 24 hours in Vancouver. And I'm like, I can't do that, first of all. And second of all, now not only am I losing out on a night that I originally booked, but I'm losing the money for the night that I just booked because I was scheduled to now arrive earlier instead of later. I hope that this is all making sense to you. So I call and I'm like, listen, this isn't gonna work. Like, I need to be in Bali on the Wednesday. Just get me to Bali on the Wednesday, and I can't spend the night in a hotel in Taipei or Vancouver. Just get me there in a reasonable flight. So the girl was really, really kind, and like, let me preface this by saying that I worked in customer service. I worked at a call center back in the day. Like, I understand that, I understand, and that things are sometimes just out of their control. I get it. So disclaimer, I understand. And I'm very reasonable on the phone. I mean, at this point, I've been on the phone for probably an hour and a half and on hold for like 35 minutes of that. So she comes back and she's like, okay, so what we've done is they can't change your flight without charging you a penalty of like $450 or something like that. And I'm like, okay, well, I don't want to do that. She's like, but I've convinced them to let you cancel your flight without any penalty. I'm like, okay, so what? Like, I cancel it and then what? I just have to go back online and like try and book a flight again that works for me, or like what's the deal there? So she's like, no, we'll cancel it. You'll sign a waiver and we'll cancel it, and then I'll book another flight for you here. So I'm like, okay, sounds good. So she goes on, she's talking away, typing away and everything. Okay, perfect. We found a flight for you. She reads off the flight times. Leaving Monday night, landing Wednesday afternoon. It's the same flight that I was originally on, that I originally purchased. And she says to me, okay, we can book you in on that flight, but you're gonna have to pay the difference, and the difference in price between the flight that you originally booked, the same flight, and the flight that you're on now again, the same flight, $950. So I paid $1,100 for the flight initially, and now she wants me to pay $950 to stay on the same flight that I was originally on. How does that even work? So literally, my sister was sitting beside me. I was speechless. She's like, does that sound okay to you? And I was like, it's just cause I paid, like I can't, no. I've now lost 2 nights in a hotel room in Bali, one of which I only booked because Expedia changed my flight so that I had to book that extra night in that hotel room. So now both of those nights are gone because I can't cancel them. They won't let me cancel them. And then I'm leaving a day early from Derek. So I go home, I'm gonna have 4 days or something ridiculous between Ontario and Bali. And then I'm gonna be in transit for like bajillion hours, and I'm gonna have to buy a hotel room in Taipei to stay the night there. Like, I'm beyond right now. So she gave me the option, if I wanted to call WestJet, because that's the problem. I'm sitting over here assuming that it has something to do with the volcano or something stupid, that like flights over there have been changed around, because everyone keeps saying like there's a risk that like your flight could be delayed or your flight could be changed. That's what I thought it was all about, but it's not. It's about my flight from Edmonton to Vancouver and WestJet being ridiculous. And Expedia just keeps saying like, well, we can only do so much, the rest is WestJet. So if you want to call WestJet and get them to agree to change your flight for free, and then keep them on the line and call Expedia back and confirm with Expedia that Expedia will change it without penalty. I'm like, yeah, I don't know. When you use a booking agent for something, like I'm a booking agent, not for flights, obviously, for this exact reason. But when you pay a service to do something for you, that's the purpose is so that they do it for you. Ugh. Always book through the airline, folks. It's just so much easier. So anyway, long story short, and like longest rant ever, that is what's going on. So now I am gonna have just stay tuned. Hit that subscribe button and stay tuned for Bali, because my transit day vlog from Edmonton to Bali is gonna be wild. Anyways, I'm gonna leave it here for today. I'm just doing the rant because I have a whole bunch of other stuff that I now have to make changes to, like airport transfers and meetings and all that kind of stuff. I'm just rescheduling my whole life for the rest of the day. So there you go. That's struggle is real today. So until tomorrow, stay great, travel safe, and happy holidays, because that's good news and that's coming up. So happy holidays, stay great, travel safe, stay positive. I'm really just talking to myself, and see you tomorrow. Bye.